Okay, I think I understand it now. I think everything is working how it's supposed to work. I got it. I finally understand. Yeah, everything except the game. Game audio. Oh. Pillars. Now there's audio from the game as well. But maybe I'll make it a little bit loud there so we can hear anything. Key. Yay! And the last thing to check. Yay! Yes, we are back from the ruins. Well, we are in the Undercroft. You guys don't have names, so I'm not gonna bother you at all. We can go even further there, so it doesn't really matter. The captain of the Tiebreaker stands stiff-backed before you, looming despite her lack of height. Her hard-muscled legs spread solidly apart, and she splays thick, calloused hands over her hips. She regards you with a heavy gaze, her chin tipped high.
And who, or what, do we have here?
Stubby fingers grind impatiently toward the flintlock tucked into her belt.
Well, I see it. You've got two options. You can tell me who sent you, or I can feed you the shaft of my gun.
I've come to assist you as a favor to Captain Eldis.
She always has the most lovely and interesting sorts vying for her attention. Suppose me and you ain't so different in that regard. Say I happen to have a fella wanting for a full shipment of crude luminous Ardra, but I have no Ardra to sell. Loot me no less than 3 crates, and I'll be, let's say, better inclined to do you a favor.
Recraze, I'm gonna struggle to save any luminous Adra.
If you're a particularly daring sort, you might snatch it from under their noses. Them Valiant trading princocks have a stockpile of it in their mill in Queen's Berth.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, you could raid them in shallow waters as they ship it in.
Best make room for shipment of luminous Adra then. The captain smiles wickedly, a mad gas darkening her features.
Well, regale me.
Don't punch her. Do not punch her in the mouth. Oh, there you are.
Here?
Can I take it? No, it will be stealing. Of course it will be stealing. Let me see. I can go over here somewhere. Oh, of course it's trapped and it would be stealing. Hey, whatever we do not anger anyone. Honestly, all I can remember that the last time we were searching the ruins under Nikitaka, and that's it. I am missing one conch. Oh, we can sail from here. That's a good sign. At least I think we can sail from here. But there's this whole another part of the gullet that we need to look at. 66 souls more for Baraf. Oh, it's not stealing anymore. Great. What that is? Is it? No? Yes. Where will you lead? Hey, boar. Let me take you. I'm collecting pets. Oh, there's more boars than just that one. So probably not.
You back to see the boss?
Yes, and you know how she hates to be kept waiting.
I'll be escorting you then. Stick close now.
Who are you? Oh, it's okay.
Hold it right there, mate.
The pirate stares you down, hand clutching the hilt of his sword. His arm is rubbed with muscle and striated with pale scars.
State your business. I mean it. If you've come
Yeah.
to see, far be it from me to be stopping your march into death.
Did I get soft locked?
Bide where you are. Well,
Okay, that was weird. But I don't think there's anything else we can get from that side. Although this is where we exited the ruins. So what's that? A long rope is suspended over the span between two docks. Their oft-used look means they're likely intended to help move cargo of ships. Inspect the ropes. The ropes haven't clanged tight in some time and having a bit loose on their pulleys. Their lack of tension will demand a fair bit of strength and flexibility to cross safely. Yeah, let's try it. You and your companions begin the awkward hand-over-hand climb across the gap. Everyone reaches the opposite dock without incident. And that's there. That's something for me. What is it? J? There's a no-name pirate here. Oh, there's elevator. Back up. That's a new place.
Back up. No shops this way, stranger.
What are you guarding?
You think I'm standing here so I can tell you about it? Come on, go.
Okay. It's weird because I just came from downstairs, so you would have thought that maybe, just maybe, I had a reason to be down there. The grizzled old Almar woman looks like she's been left in the sun to dry. Her skin is so worn and weathered, it's hard to tell her wrinkles from her scars.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
Okay.
Old Umani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. Never will you find a better selection.
I trust your word about that. Unfortunately, I'm still poor. But maybe I can sell you something. Oh yeah, I have some things I can sell. Keeping torches. What's this? Nice. 18,000? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really have looted a lot those past few sessions. I think that's all that I need to sell, so maybe the Undying Burden. What is it? It's a belt. +1 athletics and grants second wind. Yes. And grants immortal will. What is that? The wearer is immune to interrupts while they carry one or more injuries. That won't really be that often that it will happen. So I'm considering it. I think no, I don't think we will find use for that. I'll just stick to this. Oh, fine, Morning Star. Morning Star. Always nice. But I mean, I have a good weapon, so I will trade you this. I'm just checking something real quickly to be sure everything is working. But everything seems to be working. So, I have a belt. I do have a belt. Plus 1 health restored per 6 seconds. That's not really useful for me right now. Where's the belt? Hello? Oh, here it is. Heather has a belt. You have a belt. You don't have a belt. There you go. For you, 1 health will be more useful than for me. You have some potions. You have some potions. I don't have any potions. Why? I don't have anything. Major healing, yes. Wait, that's another shield. I don't know why I keep it here. Pickaxe, yes. Oh, damage taken, reduction. Yes, as well. Right, critter cleaver, yeah, sure. Camp man, I'm just trying to put it into stash. What's that? Oh, color. Oh, that's my color palette. Okay. Makes sense. Of course, that will be stealing.
You are looking for something, Ainika? Ernezzo has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises.
He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway.
But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
I need supplies, apparently.
Of course. Only do not tell anyone where you got them.
Of course. Ooh. That's some nice light armor, which I don't have enough for. I mean, I can sell you this shield. And that's basically it. I mean, okay, let's be honest, I am selling all those traps. Oh, I forgot about the worm figurine. And the bronze horn. I really need to use them. It has 8 uses total, once per rest, the same with the worm figurine. So even though I have them, I really should not be wasteful with it. Ish. Maya, what kind of counter boost do you have? Not this. Summary records export. No. Yes. You are using simple archer boost. So fine one would be beneficial for you. 25, 33, yeah. I'll do it for her. Wait, why did you have the gold above your head? Gold coin. Yeah, it's slightly better. Another merchant.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses, to help you leave your sorrows behind? I got what you need.
You do? No, not really. Oh, wait. There's something here. Another merchant. An Orlan woman stands over a table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a spring or file to her nose. You realize she is blind.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
What do you sell?
Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most here come to me for poisons and venoms.
I'm supplies.
I have plenty. Though, if you're buying poison and ailment, mind you store them separate.
Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Bear of Spell. Yeah. I don't think I need anything from that. Maybe Pry Bar. Okay, let's take Flint and Tinder. I think that's why my torches go out so quickly, because I don't have those. And apparently, the graphic settings I'm using currently is making it basically useless to use torches. Believe me, this will be great. Now, you are using... what exactly? Looking for proficiencies. Battle axe, pistol, unarmed, blunderbuss. Not this. Do I have any pistols? I don't think I do. So I need to wait a little bit. I give you... actually, here you have a pistol. I can upgrade this. At least now I know where the upgrading mechanic in Avowed came from. Exceptional plus 30% damage plus 8 accuracy plus 2 penetration. Yes. And point blank gives me what exactly? Plus 20% range damage against less than 2.5 meter distance targets. That would be useful if I still used hand axe in the other hand. Legendary. We don't have enough. Oh, we don't have enough for that either. So I can only take point blank, which is useless to us currently. Unless I give you this. Come on. Then, yes. I mean, I can give you this. I can make it. Then, upgrading this with point blank makes sense. Thank you. Who is using Whispers of Ironwood? Oh, you are using. Sorry. Low profile plus 5% deflection against ranged weapon. Not really what I'm looking for. Cloak and Dagger grants Cloak and Dagger. Plus 15% accuracy. Grants accuracy when 3 or more allies are within 2 meters. But it's not giving me like overall accuracy, just accuracy with this particular weapon. So not that useful. Would have been better for her Aquarbus.
I
Yes.
can get it to spill its secrets.
Mechanic skill too low. Total of 10. Oh, no, I'm not stealing. Is there anything else we can look around here? There's something here, I think. Oh, and the stray dog that I would have missed.
As you like.
Alcohol. Hello, alcohol.
Something approaches.
Hello?
What is this kith creature?
The Vistrak cocks its head and focuses its many eyes on you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
All right, I'll go first. Is it true some of your kind are covered in soft fur that feels good to pet?
One of the Vitrak's eyes shifts towards Eder. After a moment, it shifts back to you.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching in your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
Keep your other eye open, Cap. A fork probing ain't much to worry over, but I'll be a two-headed ogre if that's the only trick up them silk sleeves.
Meanwhile, the Vitrak scrabbles and slithers deeper into your mind. What secrets do you want?
Any. All. You seek mysteries and revelations. You also hunger to know.
That's true. The creature's pleading strikes a sharp, high note in your head. It seizes on another thought.
Yes, you came to Deadfire seeking knowledge, too.
Go ahead, I've got nothing to hide. The Vitrak reaches further into your mind, plucking and picking at your memories.
A watcher, the deerwood, the wasteland of the white that wends. A death, a life, a wide sea, stirred by storms and pirates and...
Yet this giant, glowing head surfaces in your mind.
Ah, a wonderful secret.
Will you tell me a secret?
Yes. You have been generous with us.
You know of the place below the slums. There was another, more distant place beneath the sea. There lies a secret so grand that even the gods hide it. To find such a thing, how marvelous.
The creature's probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companion stands perfectly still, waiting. What are you doing in the gullet?
We dig. There are many mines here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
Yeah, that's true, there are ruins.
Another in the ruins.
What?
It teems with young secrets, rivalries and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone.
Okay, in that case I will need some supplies. Ooh. Hello, no, I am not killing that spider, it's a pet. Oh, do I want dragon-scaled grimoire? What do we have? But Alof is not with us. Only usable by a monk. You are a monk, Shoti, aren't you? Isn't Shoti a monk? No, she's a priest. I made sure of that. So, this is not a Zorb or Bifraki, I think it's called. It's kind. This middleman is a Bifraki, and they keep crystal-eating spiders as pets. And at the moment, I think he is controlling those two ogres and the elf woman telepathically. They are strange. They are bug creatures. I don't know how to name them, but they are living underground and trying to survive. They are dying out, unfortunately. A figure in the shadows looks up at your approach, pursing his lips together in a crooked line.
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
Nonsense, I go where I please. He rolls his eyes, and the crooked line of his mouth evens out. The name is Evna.
I know who you are. I make it my bag to keep my eyes on the new fish that end up in the gullet. Rats round here been whispering about you. I'm guessing you're looking to buy some art, yeah?
He lightly traces a finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in the magical light as the gemstone pulses with acoustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from underneath his brow. You're an assassin. You answer a thin-lipped scowl as your words echo through the alley. Would you be interested in joining my crew?
Sorry, Bilger. I work alone.
Of course you do. Then what sort of a payment do you require for your services?
Depends on the craftsmanship required. We don't know each other, so let's keep our dealings within the gullet, yeah?
Yeah. Do I have a problem for me? Let's see. Head swiveling side to side, he darts a cautionary glance. Then, shoulders straightening, he leans close to you.
Go on.
You smell the hint of ale on his breath as he nearly hisses the word. I don't remember what is wrong with Ernest though. Never mind. Farewell, let me through. Oh, there's... The alley narrows to a dead end and someone went there. I am amazed. Oh, the narrows. I think this way we can continue? I don't know. Spider as a pet is not as weird as you think. When I was a kid, like 4 or 5 years old, and I watched the Alien movie first time in my life, I was really disappointed when my parents told me that no, I cannot have Xenomorph as a pet. Anyway, you leave the hustle of Delver's Row behind you and fade into the alleys. You peer through the curtain at the tunnel beyond. It continues to the left and right. Left. A tunnel opens to your right. Rats squeak and skitter away at your approach. The way before you corkscrews into darkness. I think I've hidden my notebook. No, I have it. I need a moment. Okay, I clicked something to hide myself, and now I don't know where we went. Let's turn around. We are back here. So, I went inside. This is the beginning, and I went left. Let's try going forward. You make your way forward, feeling the walls to guide yourself in the darkness. Your hands come away slimy. You smell something foul farther down the tunnel, the stench of loose bowels and the metallic tang of blood. At the end of the tunnel, you find a body slumped against the wall. Stab wounds rend the corpse's clothes and flesh, and its arms and knees twist at unnatural angles. Watch only check, of course. You find a small note stuffed into the dead man's pockets. Look. There is a new shipment for your power friends waiting near the lift in Delver's Row. Come get the food before the cave stink rots in. Your mad Captain, Morina. P.S. Give the old man my regards. I put an extra quickie in there just for him. P.P.S. Don't say I never done anything nice. Huh. Let's turn around. So now we go left and we'll turn here. Oh. I have no idea how it worked. I went left. That's why I'm confused, because I went forward here. So it was like this. There was the dead end with the dead guy. Then I came back, turned left, and exited the tunnel. Okay, turn right. The stone floor is littered with fish bones and bread crusts and stamped with footprints in all shapes and sizes. Wait, it's right here. Voices echo down the passage ahead of you. Go forward. The passage opens into a large cavern. Below you, ramshackle buildings crowd together like broken teeth. A maze of streets winds between them, some barely wide enough for two to pass abreast. And yet throngs of people filled the narrow streets and tiny plazas, their voices rising with the smoke of hundreds of torches. Let's explore. You pick your way down the worn, uneven stairs and descend into the hub below. Wana men, women, and children surround you, all laughing, haggling, and quarreling over one another. You notice a few foreign faces, Valians, Idirians, and even a few Rautians slipping through the crowd. A heady mixture of frying fish, unwashed bodies, and accumulated refuse permeates the air. You take it all in, moving through the masses without incident. You find yourself in the middle of a shop-lined street, packed shoulder to shoulder with the people around you. You can barely move, but you know how pickpockets operate. You keep your hands over your valuables. As a passerby brushes against you, you feel a hand reach for your purse. You grab its wrist and pull the thief towards you. Before you is a Juana child. Her eyes are wide with terror. The child better technique, yes. She is wary at first, but she slowly draws closer as she watches your quick, practiced movements. With your encouragement, she mimics your deft maneuvers. She does quite well. She thanks you with a mischievous smile and turns to go. The child disappears among the crowd. You pass a busy stall where a man serves a mud brew in chipped shells. A rich, nutty aroma rises in on plumes of steam. You hear a gasp of surprise behind you and see a small group of people huddled together, chattering. An elderly man shakes his head. Well, any with eyes can see they do not build ports for our sake, yet the queen allowed their fort in the city. The woman next to him clacks. Kera, the place is so high, even her head is in the clouds. Another man shrugs. At least the Rautians will drive the older foreigners away. They make too much trouble for the tribes. Then they flee and crowd us here. The others murmur in agreement. Before I can hear more, the teeming masses sweep you further down the street. You come across a corner where a pair of thugs, a man and a woman, have surrounded a Juana man. He has a pot belly and a nervous expression, and he's backed himself as far into the corner as he can. The thugs advance. It's an exchange. You pay us, and we don't hurt you. Yeah, that seems like a fair exchange, I must admit. This isn't worth it. How much are you really going to make off a few poor Ropal? The facts consider your words or not. She's right. Let's head to the surface. Plenty of money floating around the bathhouse. The ornament thanks you and nervously scurries off. Nothing of relevance catches your attention this time. Okay, I think that's all. Here we go forth. Oh, this is like so. Same thing. Rats flee your path as you trudge back down the tunnel. You reach an intersection that continues to your left and right. Of course, left. On your right is an abandoned merchant stall displaying cheap jewelry. The path continues ahead. Inspect it. Of course, me. Hey. Laid out are various trinkets made from junk. Necklaces strung with fish bones and shoe buckles, and bracelets made with shards of broken glass. Apparently, this stuff isn't even worth stealing. I trade again, although I don't think, yeah. Oh, there's someone there. Yeah. Go forward. A tunnel opens to your right. Wait, go forward? No. Turn around. Go forward. Turn around. Turn around. Go forward. I'm lost. Okay, but I think this is the stall here. And I went forward. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel bridges off to the left. You hear the distant murmur of voices down the darkened path, but see no one. So we can either go left or we can go further still. So left. The tunnel branches to the left. The floor around the entrance is spattered with something as thick and dark as tar. It looks like spith. Go left. A handful of guards emerge and block your way, crossing their thick arms over their chests. One of them spits a viscous black glob at your feet. He rolls up dark plug between his teeth. Better head back, friend. It's invitation only past here. I really want to attack them. Yeah, but I'm gonna mark it that there are guards here. There's Sfef and guards. Go right. Go left. Go forward. This tunnel ends, but another branches off. The only sound are crackling of torches and the steady drip of water. You come to a door. It's as solid as the stone around it, with no handle and no knob. It's deathly quiet on the other side. You rub gently on the door and the sound echoes as if in a wide, empty space. Eesh. So there we have closed the door. Oh, it reminds me so much of pen and paper paragraph games. Forward, and we should be back at the intersection. No. Go right here. No. Wait, retrace to the exit. I swear I'm confused. Continue. Go right. No, I think I drew it as going forward. The only winds on ahead of you. To the left you hear the din of multitude and smell the musk of many bodies. Through the passage you hear the tumult of the gullet, the shouting, wailing, and laughter of hundreds of Roparu. The stink of garbage wafts towards you. Sure. We might as well. Because my map is wrong. But we made it to the gullet. Finally. Oh, we've been here. But I wasn't here. I wasn't on this side. I don't know why.
Maybe. What say?
I don't think we've been on this part of the gullet.
Akira, no thanks.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely.
Unfortunately, I don't. I believe that the Fighting Fantasy is a whole series of such books, where you have a paragraph or two, then a couple of choices listed what you can do, and they link you to another page where you go and again read a paragraph or two, make a choice, etc., etc.
They took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say things aren't.
Alright, we were supposed to visit someone's house in the gullet, I don't remember whose. Oh, good. An elderly Roparu man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered woodboards of his abode.
What say you, girl?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks, while the teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Can you see me? How do you know who I am?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, watcher who chases Aethus. I also hear the Roparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
What's causing the Roparu such pain?
The Roparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
The old man shrugs.
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
Why are the Roparu the least deserving, the last to partake of the tribe's spoils?
The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kwaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Roparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain. Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market.
Oh yeah, I've just spoken to her. Very nice lady.
But for days now, we've had nothing.
What happened?
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead. The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
I will speak with the royals at Serpent's Crown on your behalf.
If the Queen isn't feeding her people, I doubt some newcomer has the clout to change that.
He casts his gaze to the side, eyes wandering.
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown, and always we Roparu will be indebted to you.
How else can we resolve the food shortage?
If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principi, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity. Speak, and I will listen.
I'm looking for a place called the Delver's Row.
You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows? The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants.
Ah, them pox-riddled harbour hogs would be better served taking towels to the sea, for all the drying they'd give it.
I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might.
Apparently I found Ulug's body in the Narrows. I know he stills for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes. Then he takes a deep, shuddering breath and exhales all at once. His damp breath smells like bile and illness.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
That's the guy with the note in the tunnels, okay. He was beaten to death. Looked like it went on a while before he died.
The Gullet claims another life, then. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not right. Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth.
Who are you?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Roparu now call me Taki Takiri. Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you.
Tell me about the Gullet. What's the history of this place?
Both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Roparu lived in a fine neck of the city. That time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka.
Nikitaka.
Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts. Now the Mataru send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit, lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
Thank you. Oh, does medieval fantasy have a luck? Of course. You want to drift in the middle of the cities. I guess you could try during winter with sledge.
I don't know what happened. I'm usually faster than that, I swear.
No one's that bad at Orland Slap. And I've played against some real sorry folk.
Maybe I'm just the sorriest of the lot.
Something that ain't it.
Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I shall make it so.
Ickies. Oh no, the cat has ickies. Ah. Yeah, we've just stolen from someone, but apparently the house is empty. Really? You could have had tanks in Age of Empires? Okay, let's go into the sanctuary. Once the bird is with us, I insist on I keep wanting to call the bird Shorty. It's not Shorty, it's Ishiza. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's crushing and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her rheumy, bloodshot eyes.
Paintley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friends should move along. I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick.
Are you ill?
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
She takes another step, blocking your view of the room beyond. The herbs on the table give off an odor that scratches at your throat. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
That's not... Wait, you're the one someone in the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
Probably yes.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable. And hidden.
Why are you hiding sick people?
Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
What's Drowner's lung?
A gift from the Valians. Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib.
Mucoviscosis?
Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end. I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here. Realized what it was when I heard the rattle in their chests, the way they gasped for air. Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
I see. Is there any way to get a cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row.
Delver's Row.
Only trouble is finding it. And paying for it.
Of course.
Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town. Need something?
What interest do the children of the Dawnstars have in the gullet?
About the only honest one. The Raparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road.
Dario?
He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here. Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste. Either way, I steer clear of him.
Go on.
All the while, the gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs. Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace.
So the Dawn Stars are helping out.
As best we can. Most of us came from Raid Saris after the Vorlis Plot and the Saints War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by.
Then maybe the Elver's Row spread some of the wealth down here.
That's what Dario and his people say. They recruit Raparu to sneak things from the docks, report on meetings between traders. I can't blame the Raparu. Not when the alternative is eaten from a trash pile. But I don't trust these Principi any more than I do the trading companies.
Difference being, lass, the Raparu be their customers and confederates alike. To the company bilge barnacles, they be only product.
And whenever the city authorities finally crack down, the Raparu will be caught in the middle.
I see.
Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire. So we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired.
I was told you may be able to help with the food shortage in the gullet.
We tried, but the one away is prize share, meaning anything we'd give these people has to go through the palace. Best I can tell, our food went to the Queen's table, assuming it didn't rot in the storehouse first.
If the Queen sanctioned more shares for the Raparu, would the Dawn Stars donate crops again? Her thin lips worry together, but she nods.
That's a question for Samhain. I'd ask her myself, but I got my hands full here.
You understand.
She's High Priestess at the Temple of Gone. Tell her Pitty sent you. She'll listen. Probably.
No, probably. Sorry. And there's all the sick Raparu. Ay, and it was so smooth sailing up until now. The Narrows have been turned Nekataka, refuse pile, that's what she was talking about, that they are forced to eat from it. I think we visited this house, but I'm not 100% sure. No, we didn't.
Was taking Bataro not enough for you?
A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, frantic with each blow. Several children huddle together, whispering and looking on with red, tearful eyes.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
Take a deep breath and let's talk about this, whatever it is, calmly. She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were one of the foreigners who sent him away. Outsiders here always go to the tavern. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Vataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you.
Andra blessed. Priests say Andra sends your sword to comfort mourners.
Yes, yes. Oh, I finally remember who's my god, who's my patron is. It's Andra, the goddess of tides. That's why I have the moon on my face.
But what good are words? For what did Andra send you if not to save my Vataro?
She turns away from you, striking the siren harder and harder.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say. The Rowattians promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all. Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Vataro said we would finally leave.
What happened?
I heard a Rowattian captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers.
Strange. They usually stay topside.
Vataro went and found her in the tavern. Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
Maybe I can talk to Suduzo. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tagging the reeds.
They say many Rowattian captains are women. Maybe her ears will open better to you.
Oh, that's sexist. She looks around, taking the hanging cloths, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around them.
Vataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks, when he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Vataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
I found Vataro in the old city. He is indeed dead.
Of course. I only hoped. It is no matter. Thank you for telling me.
How many of you need passage to Rautawai?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Are they all yours?
Such a strange question. A Raparu child is the child of all Raparu. At least that is the way in the village where Vataro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
Tell me about the stash of coin Vataro had. Worry creases her face. She sizes you up with a quick look.
I tell you, I do not know where it is, and I am sure it would be little to someone like you.
I could have given it to you.
After what happened, Vataro would sooner have thrown it into the waters than given it to the Mataru or the Rowattians. If it is anywhere, it is surely with his body.
Can you take a different ship? She shakes her head.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valiants take slaves. They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rowattians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
Do you know the way to Delver's Row? She blinks in horror.
Never. That is the surest way to get the attention of the Overseer. I hear it is somewhere in the Narrows. It is possible Anoi knows. He has lived here longer than any.
Where is Anoi?
His hut is just along the walkway to the southwest.
Southwest, okay. Tell me about the Rowattian captain then.
Suduzo.
Oh,
They
yeah.
say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Vataro out. Always Vataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
Okay, I think that's all we need from you. Save the children. Ah, great. Yeah, I'm supposed to kill everyone but save the children. That's hardly fair. I will probably try to save as many as I can, because that's what I do.
What have we here?
Ooh, nice.
As you like.
Very nice stash of coin. Wait. South, west, southwest the other way. So this one. Oh, we've been to. I don't know which one we visited.
Did you hear that? About the box?
Ain't exactly an hole in the wall, is it? On, well, account of it being an hole in the floor.
You lost your wits.
Never mind.
An Orlan covered toe to ear tip in sable fur leans against the bar counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slips the coins into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something?
I'm looking for a way into Delver's Row.
No doubt you'd fit right in. But getting there? That's dangerous business, fresh face. But it ain't none of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the gullet.
I am waiting for someone to tell me the specific directions how to get there.
But since I heard you've been good to the folks around here, I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first.
Thank you.
Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
Secret hallway. Secret hallway, which I was too blind to notice earlier.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first.
Who's Dario?
You stick around the gullet long enough, you might find out.
What's the story of this place anyway?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
How would you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I was born here. Right here, fresh face. Right on this counter. And I'll die here too, God's willing. Of course.
Hey, I would like to buy something. You know of any sailors looking for work? I need crew.
Sure, I know a few folks who need coin, and a couple of them can even hold their liquor.
Great. Of course I can buy you guys. Novice cook, novice deckhand, I don't know who I need now. Novice cannoneer and novice cook, that's good. Novice deckhand, novice surgeon. I'm fairly sure we need this. Daily wages of 2 coins. Okay. Let's take you. What can I buy from you? Some nuts. I need water, or rather, I need drinks. I'm trying to keep morale above 0. That's a meal. Morale +3. Yeah, sure. Prepare the meal. Can I sell you something? I don't think so. I can sell this. Carbos. And I can sell you this. I did find some stuff. Let's trade, and I think here I can go, yep, to manage ship. I'll try to give you as much morale boosts as I can. I also have more cannons. Better ones. Hey, come on. Thank you. This too. Okay, I think we have. Yeah. Let's cook. He's he's resting. Oh my goodness. Worthless idiot is also resting. Can I put you here? No. Why would I put you here? Cannoneer, deckhand, he's cannoneer and sergeant. You are helmsman and deckhand. Helmsman. Oh, you're a very good helmsman. I think. What is that? I don't know who. Oh, he's a Vithrak. I have no idea when we've acquired Vithrak on our crew. So those are decks. Can I get a legend of what is happening in here? This is cannoneer. That much I understand. But that I don't think is navigation. Can I check it like this? Oh, that's the Zorep with rescued navigator. You're not good navigator. You are a better navigator. Oh, that's a sergeant, so you are saying as a sergeant, you're a good deckhand, you're a good helmsman. Isn't that helmsman? This is helmsman. You're a so-so navigator, but you are a navigator, so useless idiot, you go there. Cook and deckhand, you go here. You're a good deckhand. Ah, those are my colors. Okay. I haven't saved in a while, so let's do that. Oh, another imp. This row Tyan sits ramrod straight. On the table near her are a half-empty liquor bottle and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of anise. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish against the rocks. Her eyes find yours.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
What's your business in Neketaka?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Ondra stars. Are you writing that down?
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
Ignore him, Seduzo.
Gladly. Anyway, that's what brought me here.
Thought that you would take your business to the slums. Unless you're trading illegally. She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know.
I just remembered I need to write up a report for my boss. Don't mind me.
She pales, raising a hand to her mouth as the speed of Maya's scribbling intensifies.
What is your business with me?
Why did you cross paths with a man named Botaro?
The one who threatened me. I shall not soon forget him. These Huana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
Oh, what exactly happened?
This fellow wanted passage on my ship, as if I were the village ferryman. I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price.
Then what? She refills her cup and sets the bottle down hard.
He told me he had coin. Lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage? Then he shows me a swollenette.
A swollenette?
A marked coin. A token of allegiance. The Principe carry them. I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so. I called for the guards and they dragged him away. That is the last I saw of him.
Biha and the children still need passage out of the city.
There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin. Why do you bring this to me?
Seduzunui. They have little here. Think of how they could benefit from Rautayan culture.
That must be the first time I've ever heard civil speech in the Gullet. Very well. I could take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths.
The children are small, surely you can take more.
I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3, plus the food and water they require.
Very well.
Send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better.
Tell me about Oron.
He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is... particular. But perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things.
I want to find enough room from...
I told you there is none.
No room.
The 3 I agreed to take will barely fit in the hold as it is.
Maybe if I threaten her a little bit more, but on the other hand, she might have as well tried to fight us right on the spot. What is Vifrak doing here? They are avoiding mingling with other cultures, other creatures even. Nothing here? No, nothing here.
Romaro ain't never brought me down here. Oh, gods, I miss that man.
Why do you bother me, little Kith?
You enjoy working here?
No. The Gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove? Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
The patch could do you a world of good, but I can't say I recommend.
Both.
You should join my crew.
How do you mean?
We're in need of a cook, and I admire your... work?
I don't work for free.
Does this satisfy you? She examines her coins for a moment. They look tiny in her giant hands, almost like a child's plaything. She shrugs.
This will do. For now.
I don't know why I took her with me. Achievement unlocked, full compliment. What the hell? I have no idea what I'm doing. So she is here. She's a very bad cook. But hey! I've paid her. So today I scrolled through the Sundays, Xbox, Spotlight, Showlight, whatever it was called. And I must say, I am intrigued by what's coming out next year. But that, I'll keep to myself. Just note, I did find something interesting. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flat bread stacked in a neat tower, and melon sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice more before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. At last, the leader turns to you.
What do you require?
I hear you've brought passage on Captain Seduce's ship.
Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction, and she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement.
What would it take for you to seat your spots on Seduce's ship?
Out of the question. We're due in Tekoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance. And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
I'm booking passage for a family, but Seduzo only has room for 3 of them, so they'll have to be split. His hand jerks so violently that he splashes a few drops of wine on the table. He mops them up, a rigid and pained expression on his face. And you'll be stuck with half of them for the whole journey. Won't that be odd?
That will not do. That will not do at all.
I am terribly sorry for using you in such horrible way. I know how OCD can be horrible. But whatever means necessary. He's still dabbling at the spilled wine, but something brittle has crept into his frown. His companions shuffle nervously. At last, Auron pushes back from the table and looks up at them.
To Queen's Berth, quickly. We must find a more suitable ship.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I've spent 15-20 minutes just scrolling through the 4-hour stream. Nah. I really wasn't all that interested about new handheld or watching some guy talking about whatever. Oh, maybe I don't want to sneak in. Pirate Pavilion, of course.
It's done.
Kitty!
I shall make it so.
Dude, the 6-toes cat. Dude. And that's all, yeah. Captain Seduzo, we have good news.
What is your business with me?
Auron won't be traveling with you anymore. She eyes you suspiciously, the soldier with her shrugs.
That is convenient for you. But never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it.
Thank you.
The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me. Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
Of course, of course. So I'll deal with that now before I forget that we're supposed to do it. Yeah, unfortunately no news about Fable, but there was this one game that started with big as Albion sign and I was, oh, Albion, that's surely something for Fable. And then was disappointed. Horribly. A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long, crooked scar on his forearm and he's rolled his sleeve up to flaunt it.
You must be new.
Yes.
Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins widely enough to show you his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you they haven't been here long either. Okay. You're newer than I am, which means you're poaching on someone else's territory.
Told you.
The fags look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
They hurry off and disappear back into the crowd. Shush, shush, go away. Bye-bye. But yeah, regarding Fable 4, I am afraid that it will be similar fate as it was with Duke Nukem 3D. We'll see. No matter how it comes, no matter in what state it comes out, I'll probably play it.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Okay, first things first, I found the money Bataro hid. Take it. That's why I asked you where he hid it.
That much copper would only bring suspicion.
Really?
Besides, maybe Suduza will accept it in exchange for passage.
I spoke with Captain Seduza about passage out of Neketaka as well.
What say, then?
She's agreed to take you. She's momentarily speechless. Her eyes fill with tears. She drops the reeds as she brushes them away.
Sometimes, Cap, you remind me of serving with Romaro, back on a sorcerer. More than halfway to heartwarming.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
Yeah, it will probably cost a lot. I hope once it comes out, it will be on Game Pass straight away. Probably will be. But if it comes out in physical version, I will try my best to get it, to complete my collection. Oh, not you again. Oh,
You caught the eye of someone important.
No, I didn't.
If you're interested in making good pay and a good friend, head to the narrows at the western end of the gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left.
Wait, I need to write it. Alice. Alice. Then it is right. Right. And then left. God damn it.
The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Tell them Dario sent for you. And remember your manners.
Oh. But there's that. I don't think we visited this
I think Bea did right
house.
leaving the gullet. She went and did what she needed.
Maybe we did?
I'll miss Bea and her.
I don't know. Oh, we did. Right, it's you. I don't have anything news for you. Right. Then the house below his is empty. Okay. There is a lot to be done. Location. Great, yes, this is what I loved about Pillars 1. but I could have just sorted it like this by location. Unknown bounties. Yeah, we need to go back to Port Manger. Around Port Manger, the islands. Bounty. Gullet. There's a lot in the gullet. Delver's Row. Temple of Gorn. Queen's Birth. The thing about the rare. So let's go back to the priests.
Did you detail
I
the
think.
Watcher? What about me?
I may have told the company one or two choice details about you.
For real? You thought me worth noting in your politic papers? Maybe I'll make my temple proud yet.
Maybe. Back to Sacred Stair, Temple of Gorn. Thank you for allowing me to quickly go to each location. But regarding the expensive games, I've been watching some videos on old games, abandonware basically, that were made in Europe, and there's this one game called Ecstatica, and when it came out it cost 180 zloty. It was in 1997, so it was after the Polish currency was I don't know how to say it. We basically went from earning millions to earning thousands, so I think it was denominated is the word. So that game cost 180 back then, which means today it would cost around 300 zlotych, which would translate to, I think, 75 euros. A game that came out in 97. Or something like that. So, sorry, not Ecstatica, but Ecstatica 2, to be precise. So, seeing that how nowadays we are outraged that the game can cost so much, I'm intrigued how people looked at the game back then. But the times were different. Sewin, you.
It is the light that has led you here. Jody, I do hope you are not getting into trouble now.
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Uh-huh. How might I help you now?
I'm hoping the children of the Dawn Stars can help with the Roparo food shortage.
We tried. Shipped some shares for charity. God, it's nearly 2 years back. Had the means to do some real good. But the guards wouldn't have it. Sent it all to the palace to be shared out, proper-like. Never did see it again.
If I could ensure it would reach the Roparo.
Well, sure. I'd be beside myself for a chance to help the Roparu, but... And I mean no offense. I don't know you, stranger.
You see that face? That's the face you cannot forget. So you basically know me now.
Some folk don't think twice about taking advantage of us faithful. Maybe you're one of them, and I'd be none the wiser.
You need a show of good faith?
An offering to Eothas
No.
could really help our efforts
No.
to restore the temple, if you know what I mean.
Is that all you need me to do? She tips her head, considering. I really hate Eothas.
Much obliged for your generosity, friend.
I wish there was an answer for me to know. No, I am not giving an offering to priests of Eothas.
Of course. We'd be glad to lend a hand. But how'll you see our shares reach the Roparu this time? What makes you think it'll work now when it didn't then?
I will work to gain an audience with the Queen and petition her to allow your charity.
Alright. You wind up in the good graces of the Kahanga Royals, you get them to see the light, and I'll get you our food.
Also.
Uh-huh. How might I help?
I might have screwed it up. I might have Huh. I think I've chosen the wrong option. The other one, that the priestess from the god's hand us, might have resulted in me not having to spend my coin. Well... Delver, Delver, Delver. This, and Lady Sparrow. Serpent Crown. Peddler Canal in Queen's Berth, so let's go there. Queen's Berth. I know the title of Tainted Grail, but on the other hand, I know at least 3 or 4 games of the title Tainted Grail. One of them is Polish, I think.
Candles and bombs.
I'm like some weird encyclopedia. I know some random things, never full things. Serpent's Crowns. Serpent's Crown. Yes. Not exactly there. Yes, Serpent Crown, yes. I don't want to barge into anyone's estate. But I really appreciate that developers started making those art. Like, let's. Okay, this is on another topic, but more and more games are coming out on Arthurian legends. The Avalon. What's the hint at me? And I really would like to try the one that's turn-based combat about King Arthur and the Knights of Round Table, and it's also in style of dark fantasy. I really want to try it, but I don't have enough time to play. There's too many games to play. And once I start games, I really want to finish them. And I'm afraid that one lifetime is not enough to play all the games I want to try. Okay, let's fight. I'm here. Yes. Yes, I'm here for the bounty on your head.
You invite this information so freely. Is it your first time?
Oh, I haven't rested. Oh, I have nothing on me. Okay. You please into the fray on her. Shotty. No, you go here. You do this. Also do this. I'll heal myself. Maya, please take care of the wizard. Shotty. Where am I? Do something like this. Oh, I haven't healed. Shotty! Heal! Birdie! Hit! I won't heal myself enough.
Perfect.
That. Revive the fallen. Well, we don't need that right now.
I'm good and stuck. This is too much.
I can do leap. It worked. Kinda. There is that you, that's you. You cannot heal yourself, you can heal yourself. I wanna help Maya. Okay. Should heal her on her own.
You were saying?
Oh.
You've only missed blood when it's gone.
It was the swashbuckler.
You were saying?
Go your feet,
Good, Captain.
Missed. Oh? Yeah? Those wounds run deep.
Well, I, on the other hand, start always multiple games, because if I try to play one, I will get burned out. I need multiple points to focus on. At some point I've played 2 or 3 RPGs, and that was a mistake. I forgot to read those. But now we are free to roam and get her stuff. This carving of Ngati is meticulously detailed, from the scales on her legs to the fine points of her teeth. Oh, she looks like that anglerfish with boobs. Sorry, this is not something I expected.
I hear you.
Later Empire Adrian Customs, we know those.
What have we here?
What do we have here indeed? Would have been used or useful earlier in the fight. Stores from Living Lands. It's again about the imps, that they shouldn't be used as apprentices. Well, I mean, they can be used as apprentices. Are a lot more prone to explosions, though.
You'd be better off mooning after someone with half a foot between her ears, lass.
You can't dictate what the heart wants, Seraphim. Thought you, of all people, would know that.
Well, the heart can be a right stupid git sometimes. It don't always deserve your listening.
There was some here, if I remember correctly. No, this is the bounty. Oh, it's Queen's birth here at Serpent's Crown. Let's talk with the Queen. Hopefully she won't attack us for being us. Such pretty fishes. So, on the subject of not getting bored, I am finishing my semester in 2 or 3 weeks, so I already started some new project. Oh, I suppose, where's the Queen?
Your coming is a favorable omen already.
I know enough not to believe in omens.
Nonsense. How else do the gods whisper in our ear?
You don't want to know.
You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear at each other's throats. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies.
Honored to meet you.
Save your manners for my sister. Kohopa fashioned me for the arena, not the court. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful as you are disruptive. She trusts me to judge this. You did not come this far to serve the crown, I say. But sailing is an expensive hobby. Loyal service can keep your galley stocked.
What kind of service did you have in mind?
My sister keeps a tight grip on the kataka, but the filth of it drips down her palm and into the gullet. You have some knowledge of Nekataka already. They say you have explored the city beneath the city. Under our noses, I say, do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Raparu for their silence? How do they avoid the inspectors? Who is responsible? This cannot have gone unseen by all.
The Principians are smuggling cargo via the Undercroft.
Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say. Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
For what's it's worth, I think Delver's Row should remain untouched.
What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on.
The Raparu are barely in control of their life as it is. Don't take this away from them.
You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparu must recall their place in society.
Sighing, the prince waits your words.
If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparu, then I say they have bought an easy truce. Delver's Row is safe, for now.
Thank you.
Be sure that I do not regret this.
I don't have an option to not say it. Water Shapers were helping the pirates bring in ships.
I had my suspicions, but I had no wish to see them confirmed. When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the Crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say.
I hope so.
Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Akira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet, but you are the first to return. I say I would feel safe anywhere with Rauatai's sharpest weapon in my arsenal.
If you're trying to flatter me, stop taking notes from my brother the poet.
I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the gullet, but...
Go on.
Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Doesn't sound familiar.
Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. That is the story. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo. I do not share this lightly, I say.
Please, speak on. If it looks like I'm taking notes, it's because I am.
Should I leave this in the hands of someone I trust instead?
Maya is not my vassal. She will do as she chooses.
All the same, I'm not above a good faith gesture.
Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Kozi, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return.
Sanctuary Isles.
They were sites where our ancestors grouped in terms of crisis. Constants in changing seas. You have the cartographer Atepo to thank. He wanders the Western Shrine if you would know more.
What makes you think that Motar or Kozi contains evidence of Kaizo?
The Sanctuary Isles give comfort and guidance to sailors on the long journey home. I am hoping the island can remember its purpose and return us to the home we lost.
How has the island remained hidden all this time?
A question for those with years to gather reeds and scribe their thoughts. It might be that someone or something on the island does not wish to be found. In better times than these, I would have been happy to oblige.
Should I expect any resistance?
The trading companies would not have thought to look for Mataria Kozi, but now they are vultures to carrion. I do not doubt that our rivals race for the same thing, all while we fall behind.
Thank you.
Akira, then you are ready to depart?
I I trust you relay my helpfulness to the Queen?
Naturally, I say. My sister remembers her friends. I remember her enemies. Before you go.
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
The expedition. I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka.
So you are sending me to a certain death.
You forget yourself, but I am more forgiving than my sister. We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader. One mystery heaped on another, I say.
Let me see that. I might be able to learn something from it. Nodding, he relinquishes the scrap. A fragment of essence clings to the fabric like a thread woven too tightly to be unraveled. Trees tower above you, and ropey vines stretch like tentacles across a marshy ruin. It takes all of your strength to trudge through the hip-deep water. You glance over your shoulder, but the woman and man of your company aren't there. Then a shape moves off in the distance. You draw your weapon, feeling now more alone than ever. The vision departs, leaving you with a deep pit in your stomach and the phantom sensation that nothing has gone as it should have. The prince regards you expectantly. Nature is restless on this island, but I can guess nothing more.
I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Kozi. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Kozi is nestled in the Kua Rakuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
Don't mind me as I take down those coordinates.
Hey, Cap, be reminding me to drop anchor at the next brothel we pass. Some things I aim to be given a try before you go getting us all good and killed.
Okay, now that we are done with that, I need to take a little pause. Do you have nothing better to do with your money than give it to me? Eh? Eh? Thank you. But come on! Thank you. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. There's so many things, so many food that can be eaten.
Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
Where are we? Not overlook Queen's Birth now, and we need nothing that's listed here. Don't be scared. Of course. I am just very uncomfortable being gifted anything. There are always so many better things that can be bought. A tall, wiry man blocks your path. He wears a sly smile as one might wear their most comfortable trousers.
I saw you speak to my dear amico Dednos, so I thought to myself, why, Talfor, you must meet her too.
Right about him are a small group of kith, well armed and armored. Well... Your errand boy lost his satchel. I'm returning it to him.
That is good to hear. So rare it is that I am glad of a stranger's interference.
Talfor renders you a slight bow and a crooked, almost jesting smile.
Would you like an escort to Queen's Berith, Teller? You never know what rough types may be about, and I would hate to see you waylaid.
Am I not already waylaid?
Were I a more fragile man, I might have found offense in your vulgar accusations.
I'll be on my way then. If you wish to follow, that's your business.
A gracious offer. We accept. Perguano, let us be off.
Was I supposed to not let anyone follow me to meet the guy? I don't remember. Maybe he will die because of that. Well, he won't be the first, he won't be the last.
Just drag me on a rope.
This why you always got dirt in your hair?
What? You mean the grave dirt?
I wonder if I took to worshiping Andra, if she could make me forget what I just heard.
I'm a little bit confused about the layout of this. Ah, there's the path. And I was supposed to go somewhere. Nope, 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 nope. Not this. I don't even know if it will be Peddler's Canal. I think it will be this one. So we must deal with the guy. I will be rushed to end soon, but I'm having fun. Who was it? Satchel, Peddler's Canal, Diagnos. No. Diagnos, you.
A cozy Tella. You have found the satchel?
Yes.
Tiverus. Perfetto. This is magnificent. I am in your debt, Aimika. Truly.
Yes, you are.
Please, take this. You do not know what you have done for me. I will reward you properly someday. You will see.
I hopefully will see. Who are you? You have a name.
Our business is resolved, and my business is my own. Be on your way. I have no time for you.
I don't remember you. Give me a second. Enya?
Ak, my little privateer. You have news for me?
Ah, I'm still haunting Biakara, that's right.
Well, the Queen's Birth ship hunters are not exactly pounding at my door for work. Enjoy the lack of competition while it lasts. Take your time.
What else? I would love to finish things. Desirol at Radiant Court. Desirol, Radiant Court. Nope. Is this it? No. Is this? Queen's Birth. Desirol at Radiant Court in damage. Okay, the imp was in Queen's Birth. I am supposed to go on to another island to finish it. Then the gullet is the thing that's left. This is done. Brass Citadel. We can deal with that, I think. Run, guys, run. Brass Citadel. Excuse me. Did you not see how I reacted to the previous one? Do you really don't have anything better to do with your money? Really? Where am I going? Outer House, Imperial Command. I cannot focus. Imperial Command. It was somewhere here. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for the coffee.
The Ranganui leads us, but he represents all of
Oh, misclick, right? Thank you. But let's see. As a reward, I think you can listen to Dekus jumping on cage. Where is he? You? I think you.
Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet with you. He's in his office downstairs.
Right, thank you. Thank you for letting me know there. Was it him? Yeah. That's not the one I'm looking for. Ah, tomorrow. Ah, it's not that. There's so much happening all around now. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Tamara. You.
All this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss already.
I don't like the way you speak. So... once again... I'm in the wrong spot. I want to go to the crown. I want to give the tablet to the other Aumawa. It's in front of Kahanga's palace, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, the very moment I read something, it completely escapes my mind today. Front of Kahanga Palace. Yeah, that's what I thought. So she's somewhere there.
You'd do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
It's a lot more open world than you can expect. So now we have the extra bounties available from the very beginning of the game. We get this. I don't think I can. I cannot show you the world map, but it's gigantic, and now we have the actual map of the sea that we can sail, and it's overwhelming compared to Pillars 1, because you have everything you have available from the very beginning. There is no restraints. Oh, there you are.
You return. What say, friend?
I'm not gonna pretend to drop it. I retrieved the tablet for Archimer's vault.
Akira, you've restored to us a piece of our history. The Queen thanks you, my friend. We are a step closer to...
Oh, no, I don't want to fight.
Hey, you the Watcher?
Oh, what's it to you?
Archimere, the Great Master, has returned. Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is.
Tell him I'll be there.
I won't need to. He already knows.
Of course.
Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
Well, that was faster than I anticipated. I had hoped for more time to work with the Queen on her formal apology, but I will have to accelerate our plan. Thank you again, truly. This may be our most meaningful step towards Ukaizo. We just have to pray that Archimere doesn't put hexes on his belongings.
Oh, he most probably did. I have... I got rid of 10, at least 10 of his traps. Oh, right, and I broke down one of his walls. He might be mad about that.
Well, let's hold out hope this is just a happy coincidence.
Does anyone but the gods know what's going on in Adair's head?
Problems?
I mean, he's a right fine fella. Kind, too. But a little old.
You care for him, don't you?
I do. I tried not to, but I can't hardly help it. He's just so considerate and nice. If not to me, then everyone else. And he's so darn big and strong. I know my pa would have liked him. Problem is, I think he doesn't much like me, Watcher.
Have you shown him your charms?
My what now?
The finer aspects of your personality, like your passion and wit?
Oh. No. Yes, I mean, maybe. I tried a couple times, but it was to no avail. What should I do? You'll help me, Watcher, won't you?
If you have time and space to come around. Shorty chews at her bottom lip for a while before exhaling a quiet sigh. She hums something that sounds like,
I'll try my gone darnest. I can promise you that. I hope you're right. Tell me what's on your mind.
Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
Sure.
I'm glad we talked.
Likewise. It happened to you. Then did you try your charms? Remember, it's all about charms. I don't really want to... I don't really have a choice. We must visit the mage first. Archmage, excuse me. Archmage, not mage. Queen's Birth, yep. Is it? Is it an actor from Critical Role? Actress, sorry. I don't know. That's definitely not at Queen's Birth. Ricky's Overlook, yep, that's it. Akimer's Manor. We can check it up, I think. I mean, like this. He's... Oh, I can camp here. I'm very sorry, Archimer. I hope you don't mind. How can I use that? Morale. I don't have a lot. Oh, right. Ice? Although I don't think morale is affecting us.
Captain. A word?
What? Why? Why?
I should come clean about something, Captain. Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do. I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right? The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem.
What's in these missives?
A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy.
I ran a grand estate for a time. I have an idea.
Ah, yes. Making good with the locals, paying off bounties. Maybe Aethys did you a favor when you stepped on Cadnua.
No, now there's a jarring hole in the ground and no more estate. So sorry, but no, he did not do me a favor.
I didn't actually mean that.
Anything else I should know about this job of yours? Reaching back to tighten her bun, Maya takes a moment to consider a question.
Don't take it personally if I'm vague on some of the details. Atsura likes his discretion, even when it comes to boring bureaucratic stuff.
As long as it's nothing I should worry about.
The second that I need you to worry, you'll know. Count on it. This one's bound for Harama, an acquaintance, good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara. And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Mage. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
And yes, I checked it up. Shoti is the same actress that performs in Critical Role as Jester, among many characters. I think I watched 1 or 2 streams of that and I don't remember much about it. I didn't really... Oh. Eh? I assume dining room downstairs? Upper floor laboratories, maybe? I just hope you won't tell us to pay up for what we took. Wait, is it here? Study will be upstairs. Because this is in the basement is where I blew hole in a wall.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place?
No.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
Age, not the Huana, has set the bones of the city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
He deserved that. He attacked me first, and his students were assholes. The Consulate was as close to Necromancer as one can get in Pillars of Eternity. He was somewhere in remote tower where his laboratory was, and he had 4 students. And he decided that the best way to achieve the best of the best is by sending his students at fraud against each other. So let's say I did that for him. I reduced his students to but 0 to 1, and then he wasn't happy about that. So I reduced Consulate to anything but head. Consulate didn't give me much of a choice. Sighing, he wraps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour. shall we? My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
That's terrible. But I was the one... Yes, I know I was the one who burgled it.
How very pleasing to hear an honest admission.
You already knew.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings. You managed not to rouse a peep out of my servants. If nothing else, the lack of disruption is appreciated.
You?
I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before. The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbows knock over an inkwell. Archimer simply glares at the spilled ink until it retracts back into its receptacle. I'm not gonna comment on anything he says.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
I know, I'm on it, and that is my problem.
The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walk of his.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
This isn't just restitution, the Circle is worried.
We do not worry. We measure, and the resulting value dictates action. You are only involved because it is advantageous for knowledge of the Circle's involvement to remain discreet. The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekataka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
Why ask me and not Berkana?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course. No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
I owe you one. I will get your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory. I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
They're elite mercenaries. We faced off at the siege of Kraghold.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Of course.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research. Research which we disregarded. Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore.
I'm really sorry about that wall. I'm really sorry about your traps, but I've already solved them.
And a security system to reevaluate.
Oh yeah, that yes. And also treat your imps better because one of them is already at my ship. Okay. And with that positive outcome, I'm ending because I am feeling the death glares from the other room. So thank you very much for joining, and hopefully I will be able to stream on Wednesday. Bye bye. Have a good evening and eat something and then rest. That's an order. Bye bye.